Hello everybody, it's your boy JCG. Welcome or welcome back to the lounge. Alright, so this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, but just didn't get around to it. I want to talk to you guys about anime fighting games, and anime in general. Here's a little backstory. For the longest time, I was not that big on anime. For a little bit of context, I do love Japanese culture. I like a lot of Japanese related geek stuff, particularly tokusatsu. So Godzilla, Power Rangers slash Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Garo, etc. But anime just never struck a chord with me. And I think it could have been a couple of factors. Maybe the art style wasn't for me at the time. And the anime shows that I've seen didn't look all that fun. At least not to me. The two that I were most aware of were, of course, the most popular of anime, Dragon Ball and Naruto. I have never been and never will be a Dragon Ball fan or possibly even get into Dragon Ball at any point in time. And as for Naruto, well, I may have said in the past that I love ninjas, but Naruto just wasn't that interesting to me. Plus, I didn't hear great things about it, so bad word of mouth kinda kept me away from that one. The same used to be for anime fighting games. For a while I said to myself I would never play games like Guilty Gear, like Blaze Blue, those types of games, because I did not like anime like that. Then, something happened over time. Basically, to make a long story short, I started opening up my mind to more fighting games. Try out different games with different styles. Because at the time, I was only playing NRS fighters like Mortal Kombat or Injustice, Nintendo Super Smash Bros., or Marvel vs. Capcom. So, I just said one day, screw it, I'm gonna try out Under Night In-Birth. And, to my surprise, I ended up really liking it. Gameplay was fast-paced, and despite that there aren't a lot of characters I play, I found a few that I genuinely loved playing. The same thing happened when I started playing games like Blaze Blue, and that's easily my favorite anime fighter. Blaze Blue is a game that I never knew I needed in my life until I started playing it. It's easily become one of my favorite fighting game franchises. Chrono Phantasma and Central Fiction are such good games. Characters like Ragna the Blood Edge, Bullet, Valkenhayn, and so many others I enjoy seeing in tournaments or playing in the game. This eventually led to me trying Guilty Gear. Now, I will be honest, I did not enjoy Guilty Gear Strive. I just couldn't vibe with the slow-paced, restrictive gameplay and the mostly complicated controls and how to do combos. Over time, I just stopped playing GG Strive. Instead, I decided to give GG Exard Rev 2 a try. And in my opinion, Exard Rev 2 is a much better game than Strive. It's faster, the combos and the way the game feels is much more fluid. The stylish controls in that game feel great for beginners like me. Exard Rev 2 I just really connected with. And the gameplay and the characters I picked, along with their personalities, definitely helped with that. If these games weren't enough to make me realize that anime fighters were up my alley, then this next game actually did. Certainly did. There's this small little game, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called DNF Duel. Arc System Works published it, but aiding the developers of UMVC 3. They were the ones that made it. I only talked about it once on the channel, I believe. But despite what most people will say, that it's a bad game or that it's somewhat disappointing and it's dead now, I freaking love it. I adore this game, fam. Dungeon Fighter, the MMORPG that it was based on, I never played it. But now I am more interested in the world of Dungeon Fighter because of this game. It has the anime aesthetic, but the gameplay is what brought me in. A fast game with insane supers and special moves, dope characters like the Hitman, the Ghost Blade, the Spectre, and the Inquisitor. These characters may not have actual names, but their designs are so cool. And the way they move and fight in this game is sick. DNF Duel I will defend with my dying breath, and I won't lie, it's one of my top 5 favorite fighting games of all time. Overall, I think what I'm trying to say is, I've opened my mind when it comes to trying new things lately, especially with fighting games. Over time, I saw myself playing 1 or 2 fighting games on some occasions, unless it was Injustice 2 or Smash Ultimate and I was grinding those on the regular, to expanding my horizons within the fighting game genre. There are certain fighters that I've always loved, like Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Injustice, as I already mentioned. But later on in the 2020s, I came around to playing and loving other fighting games. You all know that I of course delved into Street Fighter, finally becoming a fan once Street Fighter 6 came out. I got into Tekken 8, as you all definitely know since I covered it here on the channel a bunch of times. I recently started playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and so far I'm kind of liking that. Not loving it, but we'll see where I am with the game as the months go on. And as far as anime fighters go, well, right now the only anime fighting game that I've been playing a good amount of lately is Bleach Rebirth of Souls, which I did cover on the channel. Good game, y'all should try it. I do want to get back into DNF Duel, however, and believe it or not, I finally tried out Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. It's a better game than I initially thought. I'm not playing it now, but who knows? I may pick it up again in the future. This whole conversation had me thinking and realizing that deep down, anime was never my problem. Because in the past, I was into stuff like Avatar The Last Airbender, which I'm currently re-watching, or some Marvel anime style stuff like the Blade animated series. And I watched this dope series last year called Ninja Kamui. Great show, even though it was pretty short-lived. I'm finally coming to terms with the fact that I've always liked anime. I just never admitted it before. And it took me a minute to realize that these things were always stuff that I, as a young geek, was going to find interest in eventually. I'm glad to say it now, you guys. I love and will continue to play more anime fighting games in the near future. And now we have reached the end of the video, my friends. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch today's video. I appreciate it. Did you enjoy the content? If you do, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to join the lounge so you guys can hear me talk more about fighting games, anime, and a bunch of other stuff I have coming up. And tell me in the comments below, what's your favorite anime fighting game? Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate your support, and we're going to continue to grow this channel in 2025 and beyond. You guys have a blessed day. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys next time. In the meantime, God bless. I'm out. Go and play more fighting games. Deuces.